Be sure not to touch your face if you're just bare handling these jalapenos. The spice from the jalapenos can transfer to your hands and then to your face if you touch your face or something like that. Or if you go to the bathroom. Yeah, don't do that. Hey everybody, welcome back to Rome's Meal Prep. This is Rome, and today we are making chili for meal prep. As you can see today, we have all of our ingredients here. We've got peppers, some dried peppers, fresh peppers, some veggies, some onions, some garlic, different types of beans. I don't know if I'm gonna use this, but I do have this available since I don't have the bell peppers. We got some beans, some crushed tomatoes, tomato paste, some broth, a lot of meat, some seasonings, my favorite, Knorr seasoning. We've got smoked paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, oregano, cumin, chipotle pepper, Worcester, and yeah, this is what our ingredients are, and we are making chili, so let's get to it. First thing we're gonna do is get this ground beef. We're gonna go ahead, get it on the stove, and start browning it to get it prepared. I've got my biggest pot that I have, and we're gonna go ahead and use this to brown the ground beef in. So right now, I'm just gonna break up that ground beef, get it evenly across the pan, crank this on high, and get a nice good brown sear on it. I got that pretty spread out. Wash these 4. Okay, so I got some jalapeno peppers and some pasilla peppers. Again, I would normally put bell peppers, so if you have like a couple bell peppers, doesn't matter what color, mix and match. Get a couple of those, dice them up, put them in the pot along with these. Be sure not to touch your face if you're just bare handling these jalapenos. The spice from the jalapenos can transfer to your hands and then to your face if you touch your face or something like that. Or if you go to the bathroom. Yeah, don't do that. I'm gonna go over here and get the seeds out. Getting some of the extra flesh out. Okay, I like to push on them so they're a little bit flatter. I would recommend keeping them flat. You can cut them on either side as long as your knife's sharp. I'll go this way for now. Just gonna go ahead and chop up these stems as well. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and chop up these onions. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get the peels off. Okay, let's give them a quick dice. Now we got all the onions and peppers chopped up. I'm gonna go ahead, open up this garlic and start chopping off the brown stems. Okay, now that I got the stems off the garlic, I can hear this is pretty much nice and seared. Now I'm gonna go ahead and break it up a little bit more, stir it a little bit more, and then we're gonna start adding all the veggies in. You can kind of see that now. Okay, now I'm gonna reduce it from high to medium. I'm gonna start tossing in all these onions and peppers. This is just some crushed tomatoes, diced green chilies. Whatever I don't use of this, I'll probably put in a little baggie and store, maybe even freeze. I got some black beans. Black beans are not normally in chili, I don't think, but it's what we got. And that's what it's about, just making use of what you have. I got some kidney beans here. Now I got some pinto beans. Gonna add some smoked paprika, some chipotle chili powder, some oregano. Yes, we have onions, but I think dried onion powder is a little bit different flavor. I also think that dried garlic powder tastes different than fresh garlic. We're gonna add a little bit of Knorrs. The Knorrs adds a little bit of salt as well, so be careful. Some cumin. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on low. I'm gonna add some of this tomato paste. About 2 Guajillo, 2 Pasilla, 2 California, and 2 New Mexico style. I'm just gonna try to get as many of the seeds out while we're tanning these in the biggest pieces as possible. Makes it easier to get them out. As you can see, I kind of split it open, so it's just one whole piece. Okay, so now that I got all of those dried chilies in there, I'm gonna go ahead and toss in those crushed tomatoes. I've decided to go ahead and add that second can of crushed tomatoes. Now I'm gonna go ahead and crank that heat back up so I can get this thing to simmer. Okay, now that it's simmering, I'm gonna go ahead and add that broth in. I'm gonna let it simmer for a few hours. With that broth, it's gonna reduce and add a lot more complexity and flavor into the chili. The key thing is now there's tomatoes in it, you don't want it to burn. So you really wanna check up on it every like 5-10 minutes and give it a good stir so the stuff at the bottom doesn't burn. Okay, so now I have this chili and it's been simmering. I'm gonna go ahead and add those green hatch chili peppers, the roasted ones, as well as the beans. Not gonna add the whole amount, just about half. Going to add some of these black beans that I've drained, some of the kidney beans, some of the pinto beans. But again, it's going to continue to reduce and settle. Go ahead, sprinkle a little bit of cheese in there, put in a nice dollop of sour cream, a dash or 2 of your favorite hot sauce. And there you have it, my chili recipe. Feel free to go ahead and try it out and let me know what you think in the comments. Again, thank you for coming and joining us here at Rome's Meal Prep. If you haven't been here before, feel free to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and comment. If you've already been here before, thank you for coming back. Until the next time, I'll see you in the next video.